Hey, what's up YouTube? Scope Scripter here. Today I'm going to show you how to make a working flood escape game in Roblox Studio. I actually worked really hard on this, to get you guys all the scripts and everything, so I'd appreciate it if you like this video and subscribe. First, I'm going to show you the actual game and what it does. Of course, this is some pretty basic building, and you guys are going to be building maps in this area, which is the map right here, and you're going to change some stuff with the lava right here. And obviously build walls on the lobby, just little stuff like that. But I'm just going to show you how this game runs before we begin with the actual tutorial. So I'm just going to join the game and you'll just see. Alright, so that's the game. You might have noticed that the lava, it only moves up and down for a short period of time up, and then it goes all the way back down over here. I just made it that way so that it doesn't kill me while I'm trying to test the game, but I'll show you how to change that later. But first, I'm going to show you how to script the button that makes you enter the lift, so that you can obviously join the game. I'm pretty sure there are a few scripts in this part. I'm just going to go over it with you, how to make this. And I'm actually going to make a new game right now. And I'm going to recreate everything that I have here so you guys can follow along and see how it's made. Alright. Just close this out. Alright. Here we are. So first things first, you're going to insert a screen GUI into starter GUI. And then you're going to insert a text button. You can customize it however you want. I'm just going to make it say enter lift. And I'm just going to leave it at that. And inside the text button, you're going to insert a local script. Now, it's important that it's a local script. And what you're going to type in here is this. I'm just going to paste it down for you. And while you're copying it down, I'll explain what it does. So script.parent.mouse button one click connect function. I feel like that's a bit self-explanatory, but basically it just means if you click the text button, and then game.player is referencing the player, and then local player means single player, the player that clicked the button, obviously, dot, and then their character, dot lower torso, which is obviously their torso, dot cframe, and then equals cframe.new workspace dot teleport dot position. So what this does, it teleports the player's torso, or lower torso, should I say, to the position teleport, which teleport is a part that we have not inserted yet in the game. So we're going to do that now. So what we're going to go back to our place plate, and we're going to insert a part. And this will be the part where the player teleports when they click teleport to lift. And I'm just going to set can collide to false so that the player does not get stuck inside it. And I'm going to set transparency to 1 so that it's invisible to the player. The game looks much cleaner this way. And now whatever you have in here, the teleport position, teleport is the name of the part that the player is teleporting to. So just copy this and then paste, and then we have the exact name. Also make sure to anchor your teleport block. So now if we go and play this really quickly, what will happen if you click the button that says teleport, it will teleport the player to the part, which will be very useful. There's a lot of teleport scripts in this. So teleport, and it teleports. So you might not have seen it because it was just a base plate, but like if we move over here and then press it, it'll bring us back there and teleport. See, I'll just show it one more time. If we run all the way back here, and then boom, we get teleported back there. Now, underneath the teleport block is where you're going to want to build your lift, your flood escape lift. So right now I'm just going to set transparency to 0 so I can see what I'm doing. I'm not going to make a huge, awesome lift or anything. I'm just going to make it a part because I'm not sure you guys want me to take up too much time. This tutorial is probably pretty long already, if I had to guess. Anyway, here we go. I'm going to anchor this part. This will be our little lift. And I'm just going to move this up a little bit. Just put this over here. And I'm going to move this up. And next we're going to add the ropes that hold the lift. Because you might have seen me playing the game, the thing I just showed you, what we were going to be building. And you might have seen how the ropes like seem to be moving down and, you know, up and stuff. I think it's just a cool effect. And I just wanted to show you guys how to do this. So right now I'm just going to actually delete the base plate. We don't really need that anymore. And what you're going to do, right at the corner of each of these, right at the corners, all the corners of this part, you're going to put this giant cylinder thing, which will be our ropes. You can customize them, make them different materials and everything. Personally, I think it looks best with corroded metal for these ropes, but you decide. Also, we're going to go back to the text button to our script just to keep it organized. I'm going to name this teleport to lift. You can name it whatever you want. It doesn't matter. But yeah, I'm just doing that to be a little bit organized with my scripts. So now we have our ropes right here. I'm just going to name them rope 1, and I'm going to name this one rope 2, and this one rope 3, and then obviously the last one will be rope 4. Don't worry, you won't have to script every rope individually. I took care of that. So what you're going to do, group all of the ropes together. So just select group, and then name this model lift ropes, or elevator ropes, whatever, it really doesn't matter again. And inside of lift ropes, you're going to insert a script. And this will be the script that makes them move up and down and creates the moving illusion. So just copy down again what I paste here, and I will again explain to you how it works, okay? Yeah, so this is actually the same script I used for the sinking ship game, I think. Basically it's just C-framing, I think, yeah. But it just makes the blocks move pretty smoothly. So x equals script up here. While true do, this is an infinite loop, so that's good. For I colon 50 do, x equals script up parent. This is the only thing you're gonna want to change right here. For some of you, just check. These are the coordinates that you're gonna put in for whichever way it moves. Some of you might want to change this or whatnot. That's fine with me. Like if you want to maybe make the ropes move sideways instead, then you just delete this 0, change this to like 0.5 instead. But I'm just going to make the ropes move up and down. So this is going to be negative 0.5. And these ropes should also be anchored. And I'm also going to insert a spawn point because I deleted the base plate, and otherwise the players will fall into space. So let's test this right now to see if it works. If not, then we could always go back and make changes. And it does work. And this might not look like much right now, because you can obviously look up and see the top of the ropes and be like, oh yeah, these are just moving up and down. But that's where the next part of this comes in. I'm going to show you guys how to make a fixed camera above the player while he is in the lift. This way you don't see this stuff. Alright? So what you're going to do, you're going to go back to your text button, and inside your text button, you're going to insert another local script. And this will be the part that when you press this button, the camera will be fixed right here, and it will be viewing the lift like this. Now, before we get to scripting, we need the camera part. So your teleport part that's above your lift, duplicate it and move it up like just a little bit, like maybe like 5-6 studs. And you're just gonna make both of these parts invisible. Actually, yeah, make both of those parts invisible, and make sure can collide is false. And then again, make sure everything is anchored so it doesn't fall down. And it is. Okay, so we're good. Now your duplicated part that you just duplicated, rename it. Rename it to what should we name it to? Because it's important what we name it to, because we're going to be referencing it in the script. So we'll just call it lift camera. Alright, and now we're going to go back to our local script right here. We are going to open it up and just copy down what I paste in. So right here, this is not the completed script for this. There's going to be more, not that much more, so don't get worried or anything. Just like a few more lines. But this is currently what we have for the camera. When I say there's going to be more, it's just going to be the part that makes sure that the player's camera is not fixed on the lift even while they're in a game, because that wouldn't make it fun. Anyway, when you finish this, we can go and test it again to make sure it works. And we're going to press play, and we're going to spawn in. Just let it load. Alright, here we go. Okay, so then we can enter the lift. And the camera is fixed, of course. The only thing we forgot to do is we didn't angle it. So if you want to go back and make it face the camera from, sorry, not the camera, face the player from the top, just select this, your cam part. Just go select it, rotate, and then just like rotate it down like this. So that it's facing downward on the player. Sometimes it takes a little experimenting until you get the right face, facing downward. But let's see if we got it right. Okay, it looks good. Oh, wait, sorry. One mistake. I'm really sorry about this. If we go back to the script, I forgot to change this. There's nothing bad. Just inside where it says tpcam, game.workspace.tpcam, change that to lift camera, and it will work perfectly. Sorry, lift camera, because that's the name of our camera right here. I forgot to say, do this, guys. Sorry about that. But I forgot to mention, whatever you put in here, the name right here has to be the name of your fixed camera. Now it will work. All right, so we can try that now. Just wait for it to load. Enter left, and there we go. That actually looks pretty good. And you have the little rope effects in the background and stuff. But that's obviously not the whole game, because that would be boring. So what we're going to do next, we're going to add some music. This part is optional, but I'm just going to do it. So we're going to insert a script. And this we're going to call music main. Also, I'm just going to go back to the local script and for the camera and rename it to cam main. And now I'm just going to go into the toolbox, audio, and I'm going to look for some classic Flood Escape music, because, you know, why not? Flood Escape to lobby theme. Or you know what? Yeah, here it is. It's my jam. Alright, so anyway, I'm just going to rename this to one word, so I'm just going to do a lobby music. Here we go. Move this into workspace. Now we need some map music too. So let's look for Flood Escape map music. This looks pretty good. And we'll just call this map 1, and you can get as many of these as you like, but I'm just going to call it map 1. Or, yeah. Currently, what we're going to do while true do, and then we're going to do game.workspace.lobbymusic.playing equals true, and then we're going to do wait, and this will be the amount of time that your rounds are, or your intermission is. So whatever the amount of time you want your intermission to be, put right here. I'm just going to do 20, and then we're going to do game.workspace.map1 .playing equals true, and game.workspace.lobbymusic.playing equals false. Basically what this does, after 20 seconds, the map music starts playing. We haven't scripted the maps yet or anything like that, so it'll just only be the music that's playing. And then we're just going to do wait, and then 20, and this is how long you want your rounds to be. So just to be clear, this second wait under here is how long your rounds are going to be. This is how long you want your intermission to be. Okay, so you can test that if you want, but that's kind of simple, so it'll probably work. Anyway, the next thing we might want to do, I'm just going to add a little plate to the lobby, because we're going to have, like, lobby teleporters and stuff, otherwise it'll teleport you into nothingness. So I'm just going to scale this down like this. And there we go. Next thing we're going to do, we're going to start scripting the map. Now, don't be scared or anything. This part is not going to be as hard as it sounds. So I'm not going to make an actual obby or anything. I'm just going to make a green piece of plastic. And I'm going to have one part right here. And it's going to be a teleport part that teleports back to the main lobby once you've completed the map, and then you're obviously safe and, you know, you win and stuff. So this is going to be the part that teleports you back. Put this at the end of your obby for the flood escape, and then duplicate the part and move it back over here, and raise it in the air a little bit. This will be your second teleport part, where the players teleport back, of course. So when they hit that pad over there at the end of your obby, teleport right back to the lobby and they won. So I'm just going to set the transparency to 1. Obviously, anchor these parts. We'll name them in a minute, but first of all, anchor them. And the next thing you're going to want to do, we're going to script the teleporters actually first. So just click on the one that teleports your players to the lobby, like the one by your obby. Click on it. And just rename it to part 1 for now. So just name it to part 1. And then go to the other piece right here, the one that's invisible up here, and rename it to part 2. That should be fine. Now, inside of part 1, insert a script and type this. Sorry, I'll just scroll it back really quickly. So first type this. I'll slowly scroll forward so you guys can see it. So you can pause if you want. Check the description for this script, because you know what? This is probably in the description, yeah. Check the description for this teleport script right here. Because it's probably there. It'll be labeled under teleport script if it is there. Alright. Okay. Now once you've done that, go back to teleport 2 and insert also a script and write this. Sorry, glitch. Yeah, I don't know, paste glitched on me for a few seconds there. Anyway, this script is pretty much the same thing except with a few minor changes. Also check the description for this one. Ace is probably in the description too. I'll label it under part 2 teleport, and the other one for part 1 will be labeled under part 1 teleport. So this should work now. And if you join the game and you teleport over there and you hit this thing, you teleport back to the lobby. But of course there is there is no map script, so the map won't work. So that's what we need to do next. So go back into here by your lift and just rename this to lift floor TP, because this is going to teleport us. And it's going to teleport us to this map right here. And what we're going to do, we're just going to insert a part right here. This will be our teleport part. Just raise it a little bit where you want the player to be teleported. Set the transparency to 1, can't collide to false, and name it to, where'd it go? Oh, there it is. Map tally 1. And now go back to your left floor teleport, and you're just gonna insert a script. And if you want, I just think this looks cool, but you don't have to do it. You can insert a point light. I'm just gonna insert a point light, and I'm gonna make the color red. So that's like a little glowing red warning thing for your lift right there. Anyway, sorry. Go back into your script, for the floor teleport, and name this teleport to map, and just copy what I paste here. So you're gonna have to change a few things in this script. So this is also an infinite loop. This is the round time, so how long your round is in the game. So wait 20 inside here, put the number of seconds you want your round to be. Sorry, intermission. This is intermission time right here. Wait 20 is intermission. The number of seconds you want intermission to be, put inside this wait script. For me, it's 20, but you can make it however long or short you want. Now, this part is the part that you're gonna have to change. Everything else you can just leave. Right here, the part that's highlighted. This is the coordinates where your player would teleport. I'll just show you what I mean. It's the position of the brick that you want to teleport to. Right here, you'll see map tele1 is our teleport brick. If you go in here, there's a property labeled position, and you'll see this string of numbers. You're going to want to copy this from the part where you want the player to teleport, copy it, and then just highlight this part where the numbers are and paste it. Just like that. And now what'll happen if we test this out right now, because I'm just going to test it out now. We haven't tested it in a while, so, I mean, why not? I'm just going to test this. We enter the lift. Of course, we have this part. We have a little red glow, too, because I added the point light. Anyway, once we're in here, just gotta wait a few seconds. We should teleport. That's weird. Alright, let's see. Something's wrong here. Because I don't think we teleported. We were supposed to teleport to the map. So... let's see what happened here. Just give me a moment. Alright guys, sorry. I paused my video recorder for about 5 minutes and looked into it. That was kind of weird. I anchored everything and it seemed to work. I don't know. I'm not sure. I think that was just like a glitch in Roblox Studio or something, because that was wacky. Just make sure everything is anchored. And now let's test it. Alright, here we go. Entering lift. Huh? Alright, I'll look into it one more time. Alright guys, really sorry about that. I think I found the problem. It's because I jumped. If you're on this lift, you can't jump if you want to be teleported. See? Here's the issue. It's nothing big. It's just where it says script.parent.touch connect untouched. Wait 0.3, and then I disable the script to make sure that no players can join the round late. But if you jump right before it disables, which I hit that chance, it's like 1 in a million probably. But anyway, I did, and it did not teleport me, so don't jump, and I'd recommend that you change this wait 0.1 to wait 0.3, and that should fix the issue. Alright, now let's test it. And as you can see, it teleports us. If we go to test and select current server, we'll see the players over here on our teleport position, kind of on the edge, about to fall off. But yeah, he is there. But what we haven't scripted yet is that the camera still faces the platform while we're on the map, and that is a big problem, because if players want to actually play the game, they'll not be able to play the game if that happens. So that's what we're going to script next. Go back inside camera main, open that script, and just enter down, and you're going to write this. And you are gonna have to change some things here. Not much, just right here where it says end cam. I'll explain that to you in a moment. Just make sure you get this part down and you get it down right because it's very important to the whole game. So once you got that down, you'll notice right here it says game that workspace.end cam, but we don't have an end cam in our workspace. So what you're gonna do right here, under the teleport part, under where you want the player to teleport, you're gonna put a pad or something that you know the player is gonna land on. It can even be the base of the map itself, and you don't even have to insert any scripts. Just name it end cam. And now end cam is the part that this is referencing, that when it is touched, the camera returns to normal for the player. So let's try that right now. If this doesn't work, then I don't know. Alright, so enter left. Let's make sure not to jump, otherwise the game will break. I mean, not really. We can just add an anti-jump script from the toolbox and that'll fix all that. Oh, yeah, it teleports us, and look, it works. We're here, we're walking, of course there will be an obby, and then we hit the pad, we teleport back to the lobby, and we win. Now, one problem, there's obviously no lava, and this will be the last thing that we'll be doing today. So, first things first, the lava has to be a model. I'm not talking about a model from the toolbox, I mean you gotta group it. The script that I have for this only works for models, which isn't a big problem. You can just group apart. I'm just going to make this foil, and I'm going to make the color red because I think it looks great for lava. Just going to duplicate this on the bottom, and right here you'll notice an extra layer. It also makes the lava look better. This way, just set this to transparency 3. Yeah, that's pretty cool though. So I'm just going to group this and name this lava. And we're going to make the instant kill script first. So enter a script in here, and we're just going to call this kill. Just rename this to lava part. It's still on end cam because I duplicated the end cam. Oops, not cam. Force of habit. We're going to change this back to lava part. And inside of the script kill that we just inserted into the lava, just copy this. And you know what, actually you might want to put this into the actual lava part itself. So just take your kill script right here and move it into the lava part, duplicate it, move it into the second lava part. You just need to have it in one of those parts that covers a lot of area, and then it should be fine. Anyway, just copy this down, and once you're done, just press play again because you probably paused the video to copy this, I think. I mean, that's what I used to do when I learned to script, I'm not gonna lie. Anyway, yeah, we're gonna go back to base plate, and now we're gonna have to insert the script that makes the lava rise. And we're gonna have to script it so that it only rises when the round is up, and then it goes back down when the round ends, and then it will rise again when the round begins, and so on and so forth. So inside lava, we're gonna insert another script, and I'm just gonna call this move lava, and inside you're gonna copy this once more. So once you copy this, you're good. Also, you might want to change this, the -1, that's how far the lava moves up and down. So you're gonna want these numbers to be the same except with the negative, so it can move back down. You'll see what I mean. Anyway, once you got that, you're gonna go over here where it says while true to wait 20. This is just how many seconds till intermission. Again, enter that number. I think this should work, actually. We can test this out. So let's try this. Oh, one thing before we start this, it might not work unless you do this, so I'm just gonna end the test really quick. Make sure that your lava, just do what I do. Right click on lava model, select children, and then select can collide to false. This way that the lava will pass through the map and kill the players and stuff. Anyway, yeah, let's test it. So here we go. Let's enter the lift. Let's not jump. And it should teleport us any second now. Oh, wait, we already got hit by the lava. Oh, it went so quickly that we already got hit by it when it teleported us in. Alright, so let's actually just change that right now. Let's go back into Move Lava, where it says, 4i, 150. Just change that to, like, I don't know, something else, like 2 or 3. And, what you're gonna want to, no, actually, I'm gonna leave it at 1. There's a better way to do this. Just add another weight, or, actually, we don't even have to add another weight. Down here where it says weight, just change this to something like 1, and then this bottom one to like 1 or something, and then we can play this, and it should take a little bit longer for the lava to move up, because the last time it was just like, boom, we died instantly. So let's just teleport. It might still be too fast, but at least we know the lava works. Just keep raising that number of the weight to higher and higher numbers until it goes slow enough. Or just move the lava down more. Oh, we gotta go. It should rise soon. Oh no, it's rising. Alright, oh no. Got pretty close there though. And now the lava should go back down. Let's see. Wait, 1. Just wait for it. Might take a bit longer for it to move down. I think as many seconds as you put in here, as you can see, if you put wait 1, it'll take longer to reach the top. Another thing you should be aware of. Oh, sorry, that's not it. If you put wait 1, that doesn't affect anything. Well, except for how fast the lava rises. But right here, if you see 3, this is like really like 300 studs or something. So just change this to something like 1. It'll still reach the top of your map if you do this. And then the lava will rise to a reasonable level, and then it'll stop and come down before the next round restarts. Think this is pretty much it, guys. I know this video is probably very long. Let's see, right now it is 32 minutes and 35 seconds. So yeah, if you guys are watching this, I'm really glad you decided to watch this, and I hope this helped you out. I actually spent a lot of time on this, so I'd appreciate if you liked and subscribed. Anyway, yeah. Thanks for watching. If you see any bugs or anything like that, just please let me know in the comments section, and I'll see you guys in the next video.